What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Tyrauku here. Today we got another free-to-play episode. I've been away for the past few days. We actually went on vacation as a family to Great Wolf Lodge in Ohio, and it was a ton of fun. I actually have a story I want to share with you guys that you may find interesting. We're doing low-level spider right here, and I'll explain that in just a minute. But on our little vacation in Great Wolf Lodge, if you've never been there before, they have a huge indoor water park, and it's a lot of fun. Not the cheapest, and the food there is so ridiculously expensive. It's actually ridiculous. But the water park, had a ton of fun there. 2.5-year-old son rode all the water slides. Well, right before we were about to leave, me and my wife wanted to go down one of the bigger water slides that he wasn't able to go on. So we let him sit with my mother-in-law while we went and rode the roller coaster, okay? So he was sitting there, he's getting all dried off, everything good to go. Well, we rode our ride, got done, came back and packed up our stuff, dried off our clothes, and we went to the elevator. Well, when we were standing in the elevator, we were all just standing there waiting to go up. I looked over at my son, and I realized that he was still dripping wet. I'm like, dude, you dried off for at least 10 minutes longer than me and your mom did and everybody else. Why do you have a puddle underneath you from the water? Well, I looked down at my feet, knowing that I'm, like quadruple his size, and realized, okay, well, if he has a puddle, I probably have a puddle too, right? I looked down, had a few little drips, not very much. Looked at my wife, she had nothing really underneath her, and then it dawned on me, he was wearing a swim diaper. He just peed all over the elevator floor, and the little puddle was there. That's exactly what happened. I asked him, Aiden, did you pee in the elevator? And then for the past day or so, he just keeps saying elevator or pee elevator, pee elevator. It's pretty funny. Now, when we got out of the elevator, of course, my wife did have to go back. She got a washcloth and we cleaned up the mess like good people would do. We did clean up the mess. Unfortunately, she walked into the elevator to see a little girl stomping around in what she thought was a water puddle, which was not a water puddle. So forewarning, if you ever go on vacation in a water park full of a bunch of little kids and you think you're splashing around in a water puddle, be mindful, that may not be a water puddle. That may actually be some kid's pee who just left the water park. But guys, today, hopefully you guys enjoy that story. We're going to talk about why I'm doing Spider Stage 3 right now. So we have a little event going on that's do spiders with like high elves, barbarians, sacred orders, something like that. Honestly, the only reason why I'm doing this is because one, I had some excess energy that I haven't been able to spend down, but two, the bracket of the tournament that I'm in currently is so daggone low that I think picking up some extra relentless pieces of gear could be a pretty good investment for my energy, to be honest. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and farm a little bit more of the spider. Once this match finishes, we'll jump out and we'll go into talking about other stuff and kind of get you guys caught up in the free-to-play series. I don't typically share very many stories, but I found that one pretty funny, and maybe you guys got a little bit of a laugh out of it as well, or maybe you have some relatable ones with kids. I'll tell you what, having kids, well, with my 2-year-old, we've had so many stories over the past few years, just so funny stories, just little funny things that you can only happen if you have kids. Well, hopefully at least, right? Like that story wouldn't be as funny if that was happening to me, right? But happening to my son, it's funny. It's haha, not a big deal. Once it finishes up, we'll jump into it. But having my second son be 6 months old, looking forward to all those stories that come out of that. So we got 6 points, very, very low points from this run. And after doing like 10 of them, we got like 60. But look at this tournament group, okay? So I'm trying to get all these tournaments kind of if I can. This one I should have done more on vacation, but I just didn't. Well, 22 points isn't very much. It should load in just a minute, but hey, I was down here to nothing. We got those 22 points, so now we're at least going to get an ancient shard, okay? So literally some matches was better than nothing. It's going to end in 8 hours. I'll probably do a little bit more. Probably not going to get this rare book. It'd be cool if I did. We'll see how many points registered because I think I did 7, so I should have more than 22 points. I should be like at 60, but things don't register instantly. Let me go ahead and make this full screen so you guys can have a better viewing experience. Now, the events that's going on right now, we just have dungeon diver events, nothing else. Honestly, had I not gone on vacation, I think my El Hain would have already been 6-star, but when I was on vacation, only had access to my phone, and I really was trying to stay off the phone, trying to enjoy the time with family, because I do get caught up with being on my phone a lot, especially with playing Raid, doing the content creation. I do want to keep my account up to date, but I ended up actually removing most of Facebook from my phone and then trying to cut back on Reddit as well. So we're on day 12, and we're not quite where I want it to be, but we had a good time on vacation. So hey, let's jump into what we're going to be working on now. El Hain is level 50, 5 stars still as she was before. What I've been doing over the last few days is I've been leveling a lot of 2-star champions. When you go ahead and get these boosted up to next rank, I've been slowly trying to work on getting champions 2 5-star level 1. I've been working on getting champions to level 40, working on getting other champions to 4-star level 1 to feed into those 4-star champions, to turn them into 5-star champions as soon as possible. I need to get some more 2-star champions leveled up. I've been leveling some of these commons as well. I got some challenges I need to work on, which are get uncommon champions taken up to like level 30 or something, I think. Let's see. So upgrade 6 uncommons to rank 2, upgrade 3 uncommons to level 20, and then to rank 3. So we're going to work on getting some common champions to rank 3, go ahead and get this rare book, and go ahead and progress on these challenges, because like I always say, guys, these challenges and missions are the things you should be focusing on as a new player. I need to go back and do these, but equipping 3 champions with 3-star or higher artifact sets, and then doing that with level 8 or higher artifact sets was a little difficult up until this point, but now I have Elhain, War Maiden, and Apothecary, who I could upgrade all those into sets, and that could work. So I will do that. But breaking these lifesteal sets, I don't really want to break that set. Same thing with this Swift Parry set. I don't really want to break it, but I could do it on Apothecary. I could put them in a full speed set, because now that I've done a lot of farming, I do have quite a bit of options as far as speed gear goes. Let's actually check out what kind of stuff I've got recently. So if you guys don't know, since I do have Elhain as my, we got a lot of speed boots, dang. Since I do have Elhain as my starting champion, she's high elf. So farming Palace of Aravia, I'm getting speed gear, which is going to be absolutely incredible. These speed boots, the 5-star speed boots, are absolute dream come true. We're going to keep the 4-star ones. Once we get enough 5-star, I can start selling the 4-star. But we got 2 pair of 5-star speed boots, which are going to be so nice. HP percentage ones we're going to drop. They're not going to be useful for us right now. Later on in the game, they might be, but so early, you really just need speed. We're going to drop this accuracy chest plate as well. No speed subsets yet. Well, actually, 5-star, not bad. We'll keep it. The gloves we're dropping. But after some farming, we're getting some decent stuff. So what I've been farming is stage 6 and 7 of Palace of Aravia. So I've been working on getting duplicates for Elhain in the Faction Guardian ring, which I'll show you guys where I'm at with that. But I've also been working on getting the boots, because boots are so nice. Once you get a pair of 5-star speed boots, you're going to honestly wear these for so long with so many different champions. So I've been working on that. And I've been also working on stage 7 to get any just rare drops. So you see the shield that came from stage 7. You have a chance of getting rare pieces of gear. Sometimes you get a really good rare piece of gear. Sometimes, well, I feel like most of the time, it's not that great. These pair of gloves in regeneration set, I may actually, well, these boots are just not usable. This shield is usable. This helmet's not really, but yeah, this crit rate gloves, not great. We'll keep these 3 pieces just because it's a regeneration set and we may want to complete that set sometime. We don't really have any problem with the inventory right now, but honestly, this helmet would probably be a sell because of the substats in this pair of gloves. Not great substats either. Weird main stat in this set, but hey, we'll keep it for now. These boots, I really want to see speed. We do have a speed substat, so I'll roll that to see what happens. Flat attacks, not great for where I'm at right now. I'm looking for attack percent, HP percent, something to help me survive. Attack, flat, not really what I'm looking for. HP percent is pretty good. It's definitely good for a pair of gloves, relentless set. Hopefully it rolls speed. The shield, it could be good, could get some more HP. We're looking for speed, really good helmet here. With the relentless set, we're not going to be super picky. We'll even keep this pair of defense percent boots, because once you can build a set, it's going to be good star levels. Once you get a full set, you can get extra turns, and it works really good on most champions, it seems like. So HP percent, attack percent there could be okay. Honestly, it's 4-star gear. We'll keep it for now, but it won't hang around very long. 4-star crit damage gloves, not going to be usable. Defense, flat defense, obviously for shield, it always is. But the substats, not great. The helmet, kind of same thing, not great substats. This chest plate, I did get it from the arena. I did keep it. 5-star with accuracy. Crit damage, I don't really care about the crit damage, but the accuracy is nice. Plus some divine speed, we get extra speed. Hopefully I'm not talking too fast for you guys. Hopefully you're following along. Accuracy here as well, we're keeping it just until we get something better. They're kind of like mediocre pieces, but maybe we get something better down the road. We can replace them. But for now, we have plenty of inventory space, so no real reason to rush selling a lot of this stuff. We'll keep that ring right there in case we get a skinwalker who deserves it down the road. Why is it saying I still have new stuff? I don't actually, I already checked those, but we have some good pieces of gear now being able to be worked on our champions. Honestly, Elhain, War Maiden, Apothecary, Spirit Host, anybody else I use is probably all gonna get speed boots, 5-star speed boots, okay? Absolutely incredible. Definitely worth farming some of Palace Arabia, especially if you're looking for dupes for your champion like Elhain, if you chose her, okay? So now for High Elves, I currently have 3 sets of dupes. Once I get one more Avenger, I'll have another set of dupes, and then we'll get the +3 speed at the very end, which may not seem like a big deal, but if your Apothecary is sitting at 200 speed and the enemy's Apothecary is at 201, well, if you have a full Faction Guardian set up tomorrow, Now your apothecary is 203, the enemies is still 201, you're going to be faster, okay? So that +3 speed could make a difference, especially in the arena. Now, as far as the arena goes, honestly, I haven't been having a hard time with the arena. Let me know where you guys are at and how you're thinking, but the arena's been pretty smooth for me. I've been kind of jumping here, doing like just cruising through, jumping in, doing some battles. If I win, I win. If not, not a big deal. I've just been farming my medals, trying to keep below the arena token cap. It does seem like it fills up pretty quickly, but I've been trying to stay below it. Obviously, your energy fills up faster than that. I've been trying to keep my energy below cap, but I haven't really been doing too much as far as checking on my missions, checking on my events, checking on other stuff that I could be progressing on while on vacation, because if I had any refills, I just wouldn't have time to use them. And honestly, as far as arena refills go, or not arena refills, but energy refills go, I've just been keeping all of them in here. So all this shop purchase, which is from that New Year's thing, and the free gifts, all that stuff I've just been leaving in here. So that free gift you get every so often, every day you get a free gift, whether it's the potions or whatever, or if it's the energy ones I've just been leaving. They stay for 90 days. Maybe for a fusion, I'll use it then, or whenever I get higher level, it's going to be more value, right? It's when I'm level 60, I'm going to get 130 energy per refill. Not a huge deal, but hey, might as well save it until I actually need it versus blowing it all as soon as I get it, right? Sometimes I pick up these uncommon champions because, as you've seen, I am pretty low on 2-star champions, so getting some of these can definitely help me. Shield Guard is actually a champion possibly worth building. We're super close to 500 gems. I can go ahead and get my 3rd level of gem mine as soon as I get to that. I'm currently on the upgrade 2 champions level 50 mission. So once we get that, it's going to be great. I'm going to work on these challenges. I'm going to work on getting Elhain to 6-star. I'm going to go ahead and get that energy refill here soon. I'm going to leave auto clicker on doing some Palace of Aravia. We will have clan space here very soon. Another thing I've been doing, which I definitely recommend you guys do, daily reset just happened not too long ago, but that is jumping into arena. And if you can't find teams that are easy to beat like this, okay, so this is a pretty lucky draw, right? We're going to go ahead and put this guy at the bottom. Doesn't really matter what I'm doing. Let's see, him right here. If I can beat this whole team, perfect. If not, not a big deal. I do want to build a full 3v3 team where I can at least take on these teams like this. Some people are super kind, and I definitely recommend, if you're in 3v3, if you're level 35, you have access to 3v3 now, go ahead and set these one-person defenses, okay? Ideally, this would be all level 1s. We could easily one-shot them. This person didn't quite do that. My Skull Sworn is going to die. This next one, same thing. Skull Sworn is going to die. My defense is all level 1 champions. Maybe I could put all 4 level 1 champions in each slot for people going through the missions. But honestly, 1 level 1 champion for me right now is kind of the best my account can do, because if I used a bunch of champions, I don't have enough to feed. I'm going through so many different champions. I just like leaving 1 Avenger in each spot because they're my faction guardian. I'm not going to feed them, so I'm not leveling them as food champions, and helps people get pretty easy wins. So I should have level 1s in all my spots for defense. Go in your defense, set level 1s all up right here, gives other players an easy win. And when you're in low level 3v3 like this, it doesn't really matter, okay? You're not, assuming you're not going to push yet, just farm these easy wins. Literally what I'll do is I'll jump in here. If I get 10 tokens a day, if I go through all 10 of my tokens and get 60 medals per day, which is how many you would get if you literally back at every match. Because look, I get 6 bars, 6 bars, 10 tokens, you get the free refill or whatever. You get, I guess, 120 a day essentially. But go ahead and do this because the bazaar is definitely worth it. I mean, no matter where you're at as a player, it's definitely worth it, okay? So it doesn't take that long, especially if you're just backing out of the first match. If you're able to get a full team or 3 full teams built to where you could farm these low-level teams like this and get 18 bars, perfect. Go for it and do it. But in the bazaar, the number one thing you should be buying is, well, I mean, obviously the energy is great, the ancient shard is great, the rare skill tomes that where I'm at right now is very, very good, but champion fragments for Drexstar. This guy is so incredibly good, but you have to get 360 bars, and you need to buy him every day, okay? When you buy him once, the next day, he's going to be available again. You got to buy it for 100 days, so it's going to take some time, it's going to take some grinding, but he's going to be an absolute game changer. You're going to use him in Doom Tower. You're going to use him in so many places, especially as a new player, potentially even Spiders, stage 20, work on your Arbiter missions. But as soon as you can get him, definitely get him, okay? So definitely going to be working on the Bazaar. That's what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to try to get to the point of once I get Elhain to 6-star, she'll be in one team by herself for the 3v3 because they're going to be pretty easy to kill, especially if it's all level 1s. And then I'll make some other teams to go ahead and farm those easy wins. I'm not worried about pushing in 3v3. I'm not going to get any benefit from being up there, but being active, I'm going to get the tier reward. Well, I'm going to get this tier rewards down here. So it's a direct star fragment right there. If I can push and get up there, perfect. I'll definitely do it. But for right now, I'm fine with just chilling, getting some pretty easy wins each day, just using my tokens, jumping in, doing faction war so I can get the faction war bonus of getting the extra 3v3 tokens. And then also going in there, making sure I'm claiming my advanced quests, which is another thing that actually opened up just recently, which is huge, is the advanced quests. So go in here, advanced quest, and even if your faction, okay, say your faction war key, say you don't have enough, you have no champions in the factions that are open to actually go through them. Well, and it says when you claim that quest, you're going to go over your cap of faction war keys. Go ahead and do it still, because even if you go over it, doesn't matter. You're still claiming the quest and you're able to progress on here. So make sure you're finishing your quest. Make sure you're claiming your quest. Actually, it looks like once you finish the quest, it completes up here. So it doesn't really matter if you claim it or not. Obviously, if you can claim it after you've used some of your faction war keys, do that so you can use the more keys, get more keys, get more glyphs, so on and so forth. Right now, I'm just focused on Elhain, getting her to 6-star, hopefully within the next 2 or 3 days. Vacation set me back a little bit, but we are well on our way to getting a 6-star Elhain. Once we do that, the brutal campaign will be no problem. We'll just be able to breeze through that. I've just been chilling in this stage. I'm hoping to get my next dupe of Avenger or Heiress, whatever it is, so I can go ahead and start filling out that faction Guardian. But let me know, guys, how your free-to-play accounts are progressing, or your main accounts, whatever it is. Also, if you're interested in joining the clan, there is space open. If you leave a message in your application, so right here, this person left a message right here, or if you DM me on Discord, when you apply, it does increase your chance of joining. It greatly increases your chance of joining if you at least leave a message. I've had several people apply with no message. I just reject it. Leave a message like, hey, saw your free-to-play series on YouTube, whatever it means. Just make sure I know, hey, you're coming from YouTube, you saw this on YouTube, and I'll definitely try to get you guys in here if we have some space. But with that said, guys, thank you all very much for watching this video. Glad to be back on the PC, doing the free-to-play stuff. Hope you guys had a good past few days. Good luck on your free-to-plays, your accounts, whatever it is, and I'll catch you all in the next one.